Hi y'all from rainy Texas. It's been so gloomy for the past couple of days that I wanted to make something bright and cheery for lunch, and I'm going to make the Chinese crunch salad. This is a pretty easy recipe. It's basically just blend a couple things with some dressing and you're done. I do have a bit of chopping to do. I need to dice one bell pepper, a red one. This is actually just half of a pepper, but it was so huge that I was able to use the other half when I made this last week. Somebody suggested on the forums making the Chinese crunch salad as a good take-along to a potluck, and they were right. When I make this Chinese crunch salad for a potluck with omnis, I tend to put more pasta in it, but when I make it for myself, I put the minimum amount of pasta and I double the amount of cabbage. So here I have half of a red bell pepper, or one full bell pepper, but this one was pretty big. I also need to shred up one carrot. You could do this in the food processor if you wanted to. I find it goes pretty quick if you just use a grinder. Careful not to grind my fingers. There's always that danger. There we go. One carrot, shredded. You also need chickpeas, sugar snap peas. Some people take off the ends. I'm not usually that fancy. Just going to somewhat rough dice these. One more. Sugar snap peas. I'll put in my prepared pasta. I do measure my pasta using a cooking scale. Pasta is a trigger food for me, and I know I will eat the entire bowl if I don't measure it. Also, I have cabbage. I cooked my cabbage this time. I put a thin layer of broth, vegetable broth, in a pan, and I sauteed the cabbage for about 3 minutes. It took longer to do the pasta than to do the cabbage. The reason I cooked the cabbage this time is because it's almost like the inside of an egg roll now, and more pasta-like. The last step is to make my dressing. I need 1½ teaspoon fresh lime juice. So I'll squeeze about a lime. Honey or agave nectar will go next. I typically put agave nectar, but I was out, so I'm going to use honey. Calls for 4 teaspoons. And not much for measuring spices. A little bit of ground ginger. Soy sauce and rice vinegar. Tiny bit more soy sauce maybe. And I didn't have rice wine vinegar, I just had apple cider vinegar, but I used this last time and the tartness was enough for me. Stir my dressing, which again is just honey, a rice vinegar or apple cider vinegar, soy sauce, lime juice, and a little bit of ginger. Mix my dressing. And you can add salt and pepper if you wanted to. See how colorful it is, even with the cooked cabbage? If you use a red or purple cabbage, it will come out especially beautiful. With all the colors, it's delicious. And again, cooking the cabbage makes it more pasta-like, and almost like the filling of an egg roll. Delicious.